Hey guys, week 145 on the reels. It's Tuesday and I'm going to be reviewing Cemetery Junction. This is a 2010 film written and directed by Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant. Great double act from, as you'll know, from The Office, the UK version and extras. And from the podcast that they've done a ton with Carl Pilkington, what a legend he is. So basically this film is their film directional debuts. And this also stars, it's got a cameo by Stephen Merchant. He's in it for like one scene, if that, I think. And Ricky Gervais just plays he's just in the film. He's not in it too much though. And it's basically about a group of lads in 1970s England in Reading, and they're just working class. They're just normal lads. They've all got jobs in the factory. Well, one of them's like a conductor at a train station, and it's showing you their life. Obviously, they like to go out drinking, they like the girls, and but there's one of the lads. Let me just have a quick. I've just got it up quickly. I've got the name, so I wouldn't forget. There's Freddie, Mike, and Bruce. And Freddie, whose dad is played by Ricky Gervais in this film, he just wants to leave the factory and he wants to get a bit of a better job. So he tries and gets a job as a like a life insurance kind of salesman, just to better himself. But he gets the job and he realises it's not kind of the thing he wants. And the owner of the company was played by Ralph Fiennes. His daughter and Freddie used to go to school together, and they kind of reunite as friends through him getting a job at her dad's company. And she's a photographer, and she's showing him like all these magazines like National Geographic back in the early days of that, when it first came out and whatever this is, and it's like showing you the world. And obviously you didn't see it that often then, like the world like you do now. It's all over the internet and whatever. But like, so she's showing him all around the world, and he just basically wants to travel and go off. So it's like a coming of age film, and it's just really, really good. Some people say it's too sentimental, but obviously I didn't grow up in the 70s. I didn't know what it was like, but I can imagine this is what it's like from what you hear and everything. And so Freddie's he's stuck in this job now, this life insurance salesman, and he's fallen in love with the girl who is played by Felicity Jones. She was starred in the Chalet Girl, which came out this year. What is her name in this film? She's not in the main cast list on it, but I just ignore me with names. But anyway, she's like it's falling in love with her, but she's going out with one of the other life insurance salesmen who her dad likes more, who comes from like a rich family or whatever. And it's just a great coming of age film. You've also got the is it Bruce? Bruce is Freddie's one of Freddie's best friends, and he's kind of struggling. He's annoyed with his dad, who's off work, and he's drinking a lot, and he's always fighting. He just wants to get out of the place, but he doesn't know how really. And he gets told, like, if he's just carrying on, he's just going to go to prison for a long time. He's fighting and whatever. So you've got his story as well. Then you've got Snork, who is played by Jack Doolan. He's probably most famous. He's one of the most famous young actors in this. He was in it was the Green Grass, the Only Fools and Horses spin-off TV show in the UK. So and he's like probably the daft one of the bunch. He's always trying to get along with girls, but he's always like putting his foot in it and what have you. And he's like the most light-hearted story of the film, really. But yeah, it's awesome. I love Ricky Gervais in this. He's just so funny. His dry wit comes out, and he's just awesome in these little roles. And so yeah, really, really good comedy film. I really enjoyed this film. Great stuff. I always love everything that Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant have done. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.